So guys, today we're talking about Tyson Fury versus AJ. Will Tyson Fury sign with Zuffa Boxing? Does Dana White know something that no one else knows behind the scenes about this fight? Will it actually happen? And are we going to get it in the UK, or are they going to surprise us with a cash grab having it in Las Vegas? That's what this video is about, guys. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. And yeah, we've been just having the World Cup going. And if you haven't seen it before, check it out. I've got a football channel as well, Chronos FC. But let's get into this video. Make sure you like and subscribe first. And then, yes, we get into it. So, AJ versus Fury. We don't know what's going to happen. It's all up in the air. We don't even know if Fury is going to fight or not. He said he's going to fight in August against someone, and we found out that he was looking to fight against the #1 in Albania, and it looked like it was going to be there, but apparently there hasn't been any confirmation, and he's been quiet for a while. So we just don't know what's going on with the lad. You know, Tyson Fury is just a funny fella. Even though we haven't heard anything about the fight, he has been moving. I've seen him in a couple of fights. He was in the Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall. He was there, obviously, to support his brother. And then we saw him, interestingly, in the US. And that's where the whole Zuffa Boxing promotions come into play. And does Dana White know something? Because I swear Tyson Fury was banned from going into the US because of that thing with Kinahan, you know, because he was like, not an accomplice, but he knew him, innit? And the US didn't like it, so they banned him. I swear that happened. What happened to that now? He's not banned anymore. He's at the White House, basically, with Donald Trump and Dana White just sitting right next to him and that, chilling. So that makes me think, and it makes a lot of people think, and reporters have been reporting that there might be something going on between Fury and Zuffa Boxing Promotions. I mean, bear in mind, we already know Fury has a relationship with Turki Alalshikh, who is the co-owner of Zuffa Boxing. Bear in mind that, guys. Don't forget. And we know that the Saudis, and specifically Turki Alalshikh, are basically running boxing right now. So whatever they say, it goes, you know. And maybe that's why we get this whole idea that Zuffa might either have Fury, or like gonna sign him in the future, or that they are gonna end up taking over the promotion and run this fight. Because Turki Alalshikh, man, he's got all the money, he's got the power in boxing right now. So he might just end up somehow, we don't know obviously the technicalities and legalities of it, but somehow he's gonna know. I mean, because he's gonna make something happen, because it's just a bit confusing with Dana White behaving in such a obscure way, a very strange way, that he's acting like he knows something that the whole room doesn't, you know, and he's all confident and talking. He might just be talking bollocks at the end of the day. I'm not gonna say, you know, that it's all true. This is all just speculation, and it's all just from one person at this point, what's being said. That he seems to know, and that he's going to be putting on the show, and he's going to be promoting the fight and all of that, and it's already like, you know, it's already set in stone. And Eddie Hearn's looking at him like, are you on drugs? Like, who the hell do you think you are? Are you mad, mate? That's my fighter. I think I would flipping know before you. But there's just something about Dana White's confidence that has got me feeling a bit, like there might be something at play. And it's not because of Dana White alone. It's because of the fact of Turki Alalshikh. And then seeing, obviously, Fury, you know, cozying up with Dana White during the UFC event. There's just something there, you know, something. Bear in mind, though, there is reports, and Tyson Fury's team has come out and said there is no way. Like, obviously, he's got to say it, because I think he's still with Frank Warren, in my opinion. He's got to say it, you know. He can't just go and be like, yeah, I can go to Zuffa. But his team has stated clearly that there is nothing like really going on between Zuffa and Tyson Fury. But it is highly suspicious that he is there chilling with Dana White, you know, and being invited to the UFC event in the White House. And there isn't going to be any talks, maybe not just about signing for Zuffa, but definitely about the fight with AJ. Considering how much Dana White wants this fight, you can clearly see he's salivating over this fight, and he has his eyes on the prize for it, you know. So there's no way in hell he's not going to invite him to the UFC event and just chill and be like, yeah, we're not going to talk about boxing. My back foot, we're not talking about boxing, blood. He definitely was talking to him and seeing what he can do. Or maybe they already are doing something, you know, and they're just, I don't know, discussing what legalities are needed to be done and stuff. I don't know. Because it's weird at the same time that Eddie Hearn doesn't know anything. And sorry, but AJ he is like Eddie Hearn's fighter, and that like Eddie Hearn will know everything that goes on with AJ, and AJ's the other half of this whole thing, you know. He is the other half of the fight. There won't be any of the fight without AJ, so it's just a bit strange. We don't know. We still need more time, and there's so many unanswered questions. But there is a lot of rumors going around. There's a lot of talk about it, and that's all I can think of. I'm obviously focused on the FIFA World Cup right now, so I haven't been making a lot of videos. But in my ear, in my head, all that's going on, the news that I hear, is just coming mostly from what's going to happen with this fight, and is Tyson Fury gonna actually fight, because we still haven't heard anything about that. And then the whole situation with Zuffa Boxing and Dana White still mouthing off that he's got the rights to this fight, or not the rights to this fight, but he's gonna be putting on the fight, like he's saying it as a certainty, you know, without Eddie Hearn even knowing anything about that, thinking that he's just talking shit, basically. There's just so much going on, and it's just, we need more answers, and it's just so much randomness, guys. So please, I want you guys to comment in the comment section below what you think about it. I don't know everything. It's all just speculation at the end of the day. Maybe I've missed out something that you guys have heard that you can maybe notify me on. That's why I make these videos at the end of the day as well. Not just to speak my own opinions, but to get the opinion of the hardcore and the casual fans of boxing, that they can tell me stuff and we can have a discussion. We can talk about things. I hear what you say and you watch me and hear what I have to say about things. And I do try to respond as much as I can to whatever I can with what knowledge I have. So please make sure you comment in the comment section below what you think is going on with this fight, what the rumors are saying, what you think's gonna happen. Are they gonna have it in the UK, or are they gonna have it in Las Vegas? That's also something else as well that I didn't talk about enough. They're talking about having this in Las Vegas. Are you mad? In my opinion, let me know what you think as well. In my opinion, this is only going one place, the UK. Regardless where it is, it should stay in the UK. This is an all British affair, and it's for the British fans. Sorry, but I don't think the US can hold like as much weight in this fight than the Brits can. And in boxing as well, in my opinion, I think we have the majority of fans against like the US. When you see the US, like when you see like UK fighters going to the US, man, there's so many UK supporters that go, bruv. But when you see it the other way around, vice versa, I'm telling you, you look at those fans that come up to those US like fighters that come to the UK. Most of it is UK supporters. Yeah, they support US fighters. We support any fighter that we like. We are like, I think boxing is bigger in the UK than it is in US, and the support is much higher. Yes, there's more people in the US, but I just think their sports, their priorities are on other sports. You know, it's nowhere near their like main like national sport. Basically, they've got way more other sports that are more important. We're talking basketball, baseball, we're talking NFL, the American football. those trump boxing by a mile, you know. And I'll be even like safe to say, I believe gymnastics and maybe even track and field and stuff like that have way more eyes on them compared to boxing, you know, just to talk about a different type of sport that you would think might not be as more popular. I think they get more eyes on them than boxing in the US, you know? So I think this is a no-brainer. UK, it should be UK to stay, the O2 Arena, the Wembley, or in the stadium, the Tottenham Stadium maybe, because it's a big ass stadium and it's really nice. I think it is a nice venue and it's got a lot of like it can hold a lot of people. Something like that. That makes sense in London, or maybe they can go, I don't know, Manchester because of Fury possibly. But I think it's more likely going to be in London. It'll make more sense. Yeah, man, that's all I've got for this video. I'm glad to be back making videos, and I will be making videos more, you know, more frequently now. I've just been taking a bit of break because I've been focusing on the football, but I'm going to try and delegate my time more responsibly and smartly and effectively so I can get my boxing news out as well, because there's going to be some fights coming up and I want to talk about them and I want to give my take on the reactions on some of these fights that are coming up. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm past halfway. Let's push it, push it, push it. And also like, because I give you the content that you want. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.